How's it going, everybody, and welcome to another autism vlog from Tostemac. In this video, let's go over a couple vocabulary words, or more specifically, individualism and collectivism. Individualism is defined as the habit or principle of being independent or self-reliant. In other words, it favors the one person rather than an entire group. Now, collectivism, on the other hand, is the principle or practice of giving a group priority over each individual in it, which means, you guessed it, favoring an entire group rather than just the one person. Now, these two words and theories have been constantly bashing heads for over 100 years and over a variety of subjects. It's very important to... Hey! You over there! Stop sleeping! I'm trying to give an important vlog here! Sheesh, I try to give historical facts and this is the thanks I get. Now you're probably thinking to yourselves, Stephen, what does individualism or collectivism have to do with autism? Well, a lot more than you think. You see, when a lot of people first hear about autism, a lot of the common questions they may ask is, how many other people have autism? How many people have this certain level of autism? Or how many people with autism have jobs or living on their own and this and that? Well, while that's not an entirely wrong way of looking at autism, it's not entirely accurate either, as it looks at collectivism, the whole group, rather than the individualism. Before looking at an individual with autism, you need to accept that he or she is a person first, and someone with autism second. We all grow up with our own experience, living in our own environment, surrounded by our own friends and families and whatnot. And that in turn has a huge impact on not only who we are, but how we perceive the world. I mean, yeah, I do these vlogs and play video games on this channel or whatnot, but that doesn't make me an all-knowing expert on video games or autism or vlog or any of that. I'm just one person, for crying out loud. Stop pressuring me! I mean, heck, I have two best friends that have autism, but the three of us couldn't be any more different. I mean, we have one friend over here, all carefree and all energetic and whatnot, and another person that's so logical and always talks and talks, and I'm kind of the monkey in the middle. No two individuals with autism will ever be the same. While they may have some similarities, there's also going to be a lot of variances as well. That's why you need to be able to look at the individualism over collectivism, if you are to understand someone who lives with autism. That way you can help better understand him or her, or know how to help him or her out. This especially applies to parents and teachers as well. So, parents and teachers in the audience, this is when you want to start taking notes and paying attention. So, parents, let's give an example. If you're dealing with a couple of kids or a group of kids who are either having a dispute or are all upset and arguing with each other about something, and you know at least one of them has autism or some other special needs diagnosis, what you'll want to do is take time to listen to each individual in the group and try to figure out what happened or what's wrong or how can you fix it. This simple act can let them know that A, you want to know the whole story, B, you want to listen to what they have to say, and C, and most importantly, you acknowledge that person as an individual rather than just giving a general answer on how to deal with the entire group as a whole. See? Individualism over collectivism. Yay! Now, sometimes they may not be entirely accurate. One view may contradict another, or it could be the fact that they're all lying to save their own buds and whatnot. This is just a general example. But just take time to listen to each and every one of them anyway. I mean, if nothing else, it lets them know that you see that one person as their own self, rather than just giving one punishment to an entire group like, all right, everybody take a time out and whatnot. This practice of dealing with each individual on an individual basis can also help with teachers as well, especially teachers. Because growing up, well, both growing up as a student of school and being a school photographer now, I've seen several instances where just a few kids are misbehaving, but ultimately an entire classroom gets punished for it. And both in childhood and adulthood, I have never agreed with this notion. Not one bit. Because in my mind, each individual should be judged on an individual basis, responsible for their own actions, not being punished or being accused of for someone else's screw-ups. Now, some teachers may argue, this is revolved around the idea of peer pressure, of having the majority amount of kids to get on the individuals messing up, getting them to stop messing up, and so they don't get punished anymore. The idea of collectivism over individualism. Now, that may work in some cases, but here's two of my arguments. Number one, it teaches a bad message. Teaching that no matter how good you do, no matter how well you behave, if someone else somehow screws it up or misbehaves, you still get punished for it. That shouldn't be the case. Like I said before, each person should be held accountable for their own actions. Now, number two, let's say the troublemakers in question don't care about whether or not they get in trouble, or don't care about whether or not their classmates get in trouble because of said troublemaker. If they don't care about the punishments, they're gonna keep doing it anyway. So what gets achieved? Nothing! I mean, the basic point I'm trying to get across is that if you're a teacher and you see a student disrupting class or stopping other people from learning things they need to learn, you have a right to stop it. But not if it means punishing everyone else in the process. It does more harm than good. Now, some of you may be asking, well, Steven, who has all that time? Who can really make time to deal with everybody on an individual basis? Well, why not you? Yeah, there may be time constraints and schedule restrictions, or you have to meet someone really important, but whatever little time you can make or spare to listen to that individual's problems will go a long way in the future, because in the end, you're still acknowledging that person as their own personal being, rather than just a small thing in a big group or a small cog in a big machine. Now, other people may be saying, "Oh, Steven, it's so hard listening to other people's problems and trying to solve them all. It's not easy." But here's the thing. Nothing worth doing should ever be easy. If it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. Yes, sometimes there may be no progress made or nothing gets resolved or whatnot. Maybe you may think it's a waste of time. But taking the risks is always better than the alternative. Just treating everybody as numbers in a group rather than just the one person or the one individual. Because in the end, quality is always better than quantity. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to today's vlog. Stay tuned for the next vlog next Saturday at 3 p.m. And if for any reason you missed any of the vlogs, here's a link to two of them. Right here. Right here. Right here. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, see you later.